Coach, thanks for the time. Appreciate it as always.
Thanks for having me.
All right, let's go through the Baylor game. Did it play out pretty much the way you thought it? You know, obviously you would have wanted a different results, but in terms of the way the game unfolded, anything about it surprise you as you're going through it?
Not necessarily surprised me. Would have wanted to start faster. I think once we got our feet underneath us, we were able to get in a rhythm and play football, both offensively and defensively, and from a special team standpoint. But, you know, we're not at a point where we can spot people 10 points, spot people 14 points and rally back. Got the game within 7, answered after they scored. We create a turnover, go back down and score. Really good to see the fight in our team as we competed throughout the duration of the game. Just ran out a little gas at the end, didn't have enough time to do the things. We were limited to the amount of opportunities in the second half, but I thought our team took a step in the right direction. I thought we did some really positive things.
That fight in the end, was that the most encouraging thing? Because they were up 2 scores, fourth quarter. At that point, it's easy to just kind of play the rest of it out.
Yeah, that was very positive. It was positive to see us create a turnover defensively. It was positive to see us stop the run. It was positive to see an offense rush the ball that allowed the passing game to be opened up as well. And so a lot of superlatives or flashes within the game itself. It was really good to see our kicker hit it 45-plus yards on not just one occasion, but yet again on a second. And so there were some bright spots in the midst of the game.
I know you said after the game that there's no moral victories. That's not what you or the program is about or should be about. That being said, Power 5 program on the other side, do you take away from that the essence of if they're a Power 5 and we're right there, we're pretty much right there?
Yeah, I take from it that we don't necessarily view it Group of 5, Power 5. There's a reality that you're playing a team with 100 years history and that have a status quo and resources and things of that nature that promotes their program, and good for those guys. We don't get caught up in the fluff necessarily. We wear our hard hats to work as we view it, blue-collared workers, and we're trying to build something the right way with substance, with integrity that will be able to withstand the test of time. And there's no quick fix in our program, that we're going to do it the right way. And so it takes time to do that. But I think that in time we'll be good enough to earn those victories. And right now we're not quite there. But when you look at where we were in week 1 compared to week 2, significant difference in our football team. And hopefully we're able to see that this week against Kansas State in week 3.
I was just going to ask, from one Big 12 opponent to another, your thoughts here on the Wildcats coming up?
Probably the most complete team we've played. Outstanding at the offensive line position, outstanding at the defensive line position, super at special teams, and one of the living legends in Bill Snyder as their head football coach to sustain for 25-plus years. I marvel at the job that he's done.
It's tremendous. And is there something you can take when you take the team on the road to an environment like that you're going to be looking at? Yeah,
you know, you watch, you line up against those teams, and you go through the duration of a game, and there's always something that you learn from the outcome of a game. I think with the opponents that we've played, including this one we'll play, it'll have us better prepared for the season that lies ahead of us with our conference, with coming home the following week against Texas State. I think we'll be battle tested, and we'll really have an opportunity to sharpen iron against iron to allow us to be at our best when we meet our conference opponents.
Coach, we appreciate the time. Thank you so much.
Thanks for having me.
All righty, absolutely. See you next week.
Yes, sir.
You're watching Sports Tonight, San Antonio's only nightly 30-minute sportscast with exclusive sports coverage you won't find anywhere else.